All right, here we go. Minneapolis in black, Spartans in white. We are going to have Colton centering Lasser and Wyatt. Toso, Big Hindi at D. Face off, puck here to the near side. This is Toso trying to chip it up the board. Wyatt giving chase. Offsides called. Again, Colton with Lasser and Wyatt. Toso and Big Hindi at D. Face off. Toso does a nice job picking up that puck. Lasser far side. Gains the blue line, sends it wide of the net. Spartans give chase. This is Wyatt into the corner. Minneapolis behind the net. Puck rings up. Hindi. Shot is blocked by Colton. Colton far side. Dumps the puck down low. This is Wyatt behind the net. Trying to center to Lasser. Can't quite connect. Minneapolis comes out. Way offside. 14:21 to go in the first. Still zeros. Packer with Malik and Wetzel. Nokelby, Little Hindi at D. Malik to Packer to Little Hindi. This is Wetzel up the near board, chips the puck up. Malik giving chase, no icing. Malik down low, rings it up to Wetzel. Wetzel in the corner, Malik supporting. Malik kicks the puck up the corner. He's got Packer crashing. Goes past Case as he tries to send it to the top. Nokelby back. Chips the puck around. This is this is Packer. Little Hindi going into the wall. Packer, good pressure. Nice job by Nokelby turning the puck around. Shot wide by Minneapolis. Right in front of the net. Puck from the point. Save made and held by Liam. 13:38 to go in the first. Still zeros. Colton with Andrew Malik and Jack Becker, Colton with Andrew Winkles and Jack Becker. Cole Winkles and Andrew Becker at D. This is Cole Winkles coming up, dumps the puck. Trying to beat the Minneapolis player around the back of the net. Minneapolis regroups. Trying for the home run pass. Gets behind our D. Liam, great save. Rebound into the side of the net. Colton knocks it down. Colton battling behind the net. Andrew Winkles far side. Down into the corner. Lifts that up, not quite out. Shot wide. This is Andrew Winkles. Lifts that up to Colton, rolls off his stick, finds Jack Becker. Jack Becker gains the red line, dumps the puck. Jack down in the corner, back behind the net. Good tie up. Minneapolis coming out with it. This is Lasser pressuring. Minneapolis sends this the length of the ice. Hindi turns it around. Big Hindi back here. Back behind his own net. Fires it out, trying to find Lasser. Puck rolls long. This is Wetzel pressuring now. Packer here on the near corner. Big Hindi behind the net. Leaves it back for Toso. Toso's got Wetzel heading up ice. Finds Wetzel here. Center ice. Minneapolis trying to turn it around. Lasser into the Minneapolis zone. Wetzel pressuring. This is Toso on the half wall. Lifts the puck up and in. Lasser gives chase. Played aside by the Minneapolis goalie behind their own net. 12 minutes to go in the first. Lasser ties up. This is Packer supporting. Trying to put it towards the net. Rolls a little long. Hindi does a nice job. Pinches, holds the line, dumps the puck on net. Turned aside by the goalie. Now Toso in the neutral zone. Backhands it. This is Wetzel. Wetzel and Toso battling here on the wall. Packer. Nice tie up. Puck to the point, dump back down low. Toso turns. Rifles it off the board, not quite out. Good tie up by Wetzel. This is Packer. Centering pass blocked by Toso. That one rolls over Malik's stick as Minneapolis tries to chip it out. Malik chips it long. Minneapolis trying to take it away. Can't quite. Malik trying to connect with Wyatt. He's got Colton crashing the net. Wyatt down in the corner. Up to Nokelby at the point. Case shot. Stopped by Colton's stick. Minneapolis lifts that up and out. Probably not going to make icing. Hindi grabs it up. Little Hindi here on the near side. Goes it alone. Chipped aside. Nice support by Colton. Colton backhands it down low. This is Wyatt down into the corner. Minneapolis trying to tie up. Wyatt and Colton. Wyatt has the puck on his stick, leaves it behind for Andrew Winkles. Andrew here on the near side. Backhands it, chips it around, back behind the net. Minneapolis gathers up, 10.5 to go in the first. Minneapolis sends this the length of the ice for icing. 10:25 to go in the first, still zeros. Packer with Jack Becker and Andrew Winkles. Nokelby, little Hindi at D. Hindi shot from the point, save made, and Nokelby drives it home. Packer, Jack Becker, Andrew Winkles, Nokelby, little Hindi. 10:19 to go in the first. Spartans up by 1. Minneapolis wins the faceoff here up the near board. Their defenseman dumps the puck. Far side, this is little Hindi. Trying to chip it long. Packer supporting. Up to Andrew Winkles. Winkles tries to get it back down. Minneapolis ends up with it. Hinderman turns that around. Minneapolis, good pressure there by Packer. Minneapolis from the point, down low. Trying to find the back door, goes long. Good check there by Jack Becker. Good stick check. Minneapolis circling over here to the near half wall, down low. Packer pressuring. This is Nokelby. Minneapolis in the slot. Is in. Nine and a half to go in the first. Tied at 1. Colton with Wetzel and Lasser. Cole Winkles and Andrew Becker at D. Good face-off win by Colton. This is Cole. Chips it up under Minneapolis' stick. No icing. Colton chasing down into the corner. Good tie-up. Uses the boards up to Cole. Cole cross ice here to Andrew Becker. Does a nice job holding the line. Andrew Becker shot. Save made. Rebound. Big save by the Minneapolis goalie. That's up to Cole at the point. Back down to Wetzel on the half wall. Wetzel supported by Colton. Puck out. Minneapolis gathers it up. 9 minutes to go in the first. Tied at 1. This is Lasser into the corner. Centers to Colton. Colton dumps the puck far side. Minneapolis trying to clear out. Nice job by Cole. Chips at that one, and Minneapolis has a breakaway. Good hustle back by the Spartans. Good stick move by Andrew Becker. But Minneapolis knocks in a rebound. Packer with Wyatt and Malik. Toso, big Hindi at D. 8:40 to go, down by 1. Packer with the faceoff. Good tie-up. This is Malik. Minneapolis sends it into their own zone. Malik's giving chase. Malik gets tripped, no call. Wyatt in the corner. Puck is loose. Malik trying to center to Packer. Intercepted by a Wayzata defenseman skate. Wayzata rings it far side. Malik, big Hindi, holds the line. Couple toe drags. Can't quite keep the puck. Trying to find someone up to Toso at the point. Toso shot blocked by the stick of Minneapolis. Nice job by Toso holding the line there, and then Minneapolis clears it out. Good back check by Packer. Wyatt trying to turn the puck around here. Wyatt trying to chip it up. Minneapolis gathers. Hindi pokes at it. Malik with the puck here on the blue line. Toe drag. Can't hold it. Nice job by Wyatt to hold the puck for a second there. Toso pokes at it. This is Wyatt on the half wall. Toso trying to gather. Big Hindi. Trying to find Packer. Minneapolis gets a stick on it. Packer takes a body, dumps the puck back to Hinderman. Hinderman gains the blue. Toe drag. Shot into the side of the goalie. Packer, good tie up down low. Has Malik up here at the point. Circles. Trying to find Hindi far side. Hinderman. Down low. To Packer. Save made. .7:13 to go in the first, down by 1. Colton centering Andrew Winkles and Jack Becker. Nokelby and Little Hindi at D. Face off, won by Minneapolis. Backhand along the board's far side. This is Little Hindi. Minneapolis lifting that up. Nice job by Case, chipping at it. Case wanted that to be offside. Shot, save made by Liam. Andrew Winkles goes into the boards. Good pressure by Winkles, up to the point, down low. Nokelby plays the body. Colton gathers up the puck, sends it up. No icing. This is Jack Becker giving chase. Back behind the net for Minneapolis. Andrew Winkles. Minneapolis dumps it back to their defenseman here. This is going to go the length of the ice for icing. 6.5 to go in the first. Spartans down by 1. Packer with Lasser and Wetzel. Nokelby, Little Hindi at D. Face off 1. Wetzel. Nokelby tipped. Nice tip there by by Packer in the slot. Rolled in on net. Goalie covers it up. We have another face off. Packer, good tie up. Minneapolis. Nice job by RD. Seeing that Minneapolis is sending someone. Nice job by Packer. Good back check. Packer rings the boards. This is Wetzel hustling up. Shots blocked. Wetzel gathers, trying to find Lasser. Little Hindi turns him around at the blue line. This is Lasser trying to chip it up. Wetzel does chip it up after the red. Puck is dumped. Wetzel giving chase. He's got Lasser in the slot. Shot. Deflected just wide. Packer almost had the back door. That's lifted up. Andrew Becker over to Cole Winkles. Cole back to Lasser. Lasser bumped along the boards. Minneapolis gathers. Minneapolis to their winger here on the near half wall. That was offsides by quite a ways. No call. This is Cole Winkles down low. Colton gets a stick on it. Shot, save made and held by Liam. Colton with Wyatt and Malik. Cole Winkles and Andrew Becker at D. 5:21 to go in the first, down by 1. Good tie up. Malik trying to come out with it. Chips it around. And then gives chase. He's got Wyatt centering. Nice play by Malik. Puck's left behind. Wyatt turns it around. Now Wyatt chasing behind the net. Minneapolis swing and a miss, trying to gather up the puck. This is Wyatt pressuring. Colton steps up. Shot wide of the net. Puck rings. Good hustle by Andrew Becker. Sends it down low. This is Wyatt trying to center. Puck gets over Becker's stick. Nice back check here by Malik. Cole Winkles gets a stick on that one. This is Andrew Becker pressuring. Wyatt blocks that pass. Played aside by Minneapolis goalie. This is Malik. Cole can't quite knock down the puck. Malik. Good battle through the neutral zone. Leaves the puck behind for Colton, a little high. Minneapolis clears this up. Toso back to gather. Toso finds Colton far side. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Cole Winkles trying to pick it up. Has the puck poked away. This is Andrew Winkles. Minneapolis clears that out for a second. Cole trying to turn and dump it back in. Can't quite. This is Toso. Toso ices the puck. Smart play. Lets the Spartans change and get fresh legs on the ice. 4 minutes to go in the first, down by 1. We're going to have Packer with Jack Becker and Andrew Winkles. Toso, Big Hindi at D. Good face-off. This is Hinderman rifling it around, trying to break it out the zone. Couldn't quite. Puck in the slot. Good tie-up by Winkles. Shot, save made, rebound, shoved long by Hinderman. This is Toso into the corner, and now Jack Becker up the wall. Puck dumped long. Hinderman picks it up. Lifts it up, trying to hit Andrew Winkles here in the neutral zone. Wayzata gathers it up, turns it around. Minneapolis. The last 2 games were Wayzata. Minneapolis turns it around. This is Minneapolis from the point. Nice job by Toso. Good pass, or Jack Becker supporting. Packer down low. Up to Toso. I don't know how this was not a penalty over here. Becker got absolutely annihilated along the wall. No icing. This is Andrew Winkles down low. Good pressure. 3 minutes to go in the period. Minneapolis trying to clear it up and out. Puck is left. Handy does a great job blocking the pass, and Liam has a great save. Spartans are going to have a penalty. That one rolls long. This is Toso. They're taking, I think, Gabe for interference. I'm not sure. Nope, not Gabe. Hang on, I'm trying to see who's going in the box. Toso for interference. We are going to have Wetzel, Lasser, Nokelby, and Little Hindi. 2:30 to go in the period, down by 1. 2 minutes on the PK. Wetzel with the face-off. Good tie-up. No one can seem to quite gather it up. Hinderman, Little Hindi, chips that back. This bounces over the stick of the defenseman for Wayzata. Goalie comes out to play it. This is Lasser pressuring down in the Minneapolis zone. Minneapolis coming up with some speed. Goes a lot round long. Setting up behind the net. Little Hindi tries to get a stick on it. Minneapolis far side. Back down low. Up to the half wall. Lasser. Minneapolis circling here to the near half wall. This is Wetzel. Good pressure. Down low is Nokelby. Centering pass. Save made. Minneapolis trying to regroup. Hinderman with the reach. Shot wide of the net. This is Wetzel. Good tie up. Nokelby lifts that up and out. This is going to be icing, but it's not a bad play. 1:29 to go in the first. Spartans down by 1. And we are going to get some fresh penalty killers. We're going to have Colton with Malik, Cole Winkles, and Big Hindi. Colton with the face-off. Up to Minneapolis. Minneapolis wing sends it over here to the point. Trying to set up. Good stick there by Malik. Down to the half wall. Back up to the point. Shot. Blocked. Hinderman knocks it down. Colton swings, trying to clear it out. This is Hindi down into the corner. Puck rolls up the half wall. Colton pressuring. Up to the point. Back to the far half wall. Swing and a miss by Wayzata. Hindi gets a stick on it. Rifles it up and out. That's going to be icing. With 57 seconds to go in the period and 28 seconds left on the penalty kill for your Spartans. Colton with the face-off. Good face-off win by Colton. This is Big Hindi. Chips it up and around, trying to connect with Malik, and Colton can't quite. Left behind. Save made. They're saying that hit a post. Shot into the side of the net. Up to the half wall. Colton pressuring. Now up to the point. Over here to the near half wall. Cole. Nice job by Cole Winkles. Good tie up. This is Colton. Cole down low. Spartans full strength. 17 seconds to go in the period. Save made by Liam. Nice job, Liam. <clears throat> 12 seconds to go in the period. Spartans down by 1. Packer with Wyatt and Andrew Becker, Nokelby and Toso at D. Good tie up in the corner. Nice job by Packer, rings the boards, and that's going to be the end of 1. Start of the second, Spartans down by 1. Colton with Malik and Wyatt. Toso, Big Hindi at D. 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go, Wyatt. Go, Malik. Minneapolis comes out with the face-off. Colton, good back check. Gets a stick on that shot, deflects up in the netting, and whistle blows. 14:53 to go in the second. Down by 1. Ooh, Malik almost had that face-off. Minneapolis skies the puck. This is Colton. Ooh, loses an edge, goes into the corner. Toso comes out with it. He's got Wyatt. Brady, far side, dumps the puck. Minneapolis tries gathering up. Bounces long. This is Hinderman. Down low. Back behind the net. Oh, can't quite take the puck with him. Swings it up. Nice job by Colton. That was Malik. Hindi chips the puck long. This is Toso giving chase. Colton chips it up. Wyatt heads after it. This is going to be icing. 14:14 to go in the second. Down by 1. And Spartans are going to change it up. We are going to have Packer with Jack Becker and Andrew Winkles. Nokelby and Little Hindi at D. Good tie up by Packer. This is Nokelby down low. Minneapolis trying to gather up the puck. Now Little Hindi. Jack Becker up to the point. Packer supporting. Puck left behind. Minneapolis gathers up. Leaves it to their point. Tries to find the cross ice. Nice job by Andrew Winkles. Can't quite clear it out, but he blocked that pass. Puck down low. Get him out of the slot. Shot into the side of the goalie. This is Packer. Brings it up, not quite out. Minneapolis chips it up, and it hits the netting. Whistle blows. 13:40 to go in the second. Spartans down by 1. Packer with the faceoff. Little Hindi bumped off the puck. Still battling down there. Nice support by Packer. Hindi on the wall. How is that not a check from behind? Good Lord. Packer to Winkles. Puck is dumped back down low. Hinderman does a nice job getting a stick on it. Lifts it up, trying to find Winkles. Can't quite connect. Nokelby sends that up. Minneapolis gathers at the point. Good pressure. This is Minneapolis down in the corner. Save made by Liam. Winkles sends that up and out so the Spartans can get a change. 13:01 to go in the second. Spartans down by 1. Colton with Wetzel and Lasser. Andrew Becker, Cole Winkles at D. Good tie-up. Minneapolis picks it up from the point. Shot, tipped, and save made by Liam. Minneapolis in the corner. This is Cole pressuring. Supported by Colton. Colton into the wall. Lasser chips that out. Not quite enough. There we go. Lasser and Wetzel. Wetzel dumps the puck. This is Lasser giving chase down into the corner. Tries to center. Centering pass deflected by the defenseman for Minneapolis. Wetzel, good pressure. Jack Becker puts it on net. Save made. Minneapolis behind the net. Good pressure by the Spartans. This is Colton. Dumps the puck back down low. Lasser in the corner gathers. Leaves it for Wetzel. Wetzel in the corner. Rings the boards. This is going to go all the way over to Andrew Becker. Rings the boards right back around. Minneapolis controls the puck. Sends this the length of the ice. This should be icing. 12:08 to go in the second. Spartans down by 1. Packer with Malik and I gotta see. I think it's Wyatt. Packer with Malik and Wyatt. Toso Big Hindi at D. Malik dumps the puck back down in the corner. This is Wyatt. Packer, good support. Packer and Wyatt battling. Packer over here to Malik. Backhands it to Hinderman, can't quite contain. Hindi all the way back in his own end. He's got a Minneapolis player coming after him. Chips it up to Wyatt. Wyatt tries chipping it up to Malik. Wyatt gathers it up. Oh! Wyatt almost found Malik on the back door. Wyatt to Toso. Back down to Malik. Malik to Hindi from the far point. Shot. Deflected. Save made. Minneapolis trying to gather up. This is Wyatt down low, supported by Packer. Packer chips the puck up the wall. Minneapolis tries to clear. Hindi holds the line. Shot. Save made. Rebound cleared out by Minneapolis. Malik into the corner. Minneapolis comes up the board. Puck is dumped. That's going to be icing. Good pressure by the Spartans. 11 minutes to go in the second. Down by 1. Colton, Jack Becker, Andrew Winkles, Nokelby, Little Hindi. Colton with the face-off. Little Hindi trying to find that back door again. Couldn't quite connect this time with Nokelby. Puck is dumped. Out to neutral. Hinderman sends it over here to Colton. Colton trying to chip it over. Can't quite connect. Colton dumps the puck. This is Jack Becker giving chase. Becker, good pressure. Now Andrew Winkles here. Puck rolls up. Nice job by Winkles, supported there. Hinderman tries to find Jack Becker in the slot. Shot just wide of the net. Andrew Winkles here. Minneapolis coming out with it. Nice job by Nokelby with the body. Hindy chips the puck over here to Colton. Colton trying to find Winkles, crashing out of the zone, couldn't quite connect. Minneapolis sends the puck far side. Shot, turned aside, rebound, save made by Liam. Ten minutes to go in the second, down by 1. Packer with Lasser and Wetzel. Cole Winkles, Andrew Becker at D. Minneapolis controls from the point, good pressure by Lasser. Packer picks it up. Oh my gosh, what a slash! What is that? Cole Winkles. Lasser from the point, shot, turned aside. Packer down low. Wetzel supporting. Packer to Lasser, can't quite connect. Andrew Becker puts a shot on net. Save made and covered up. Nine and a half to go in the second, down by 1. Everyone stays the same. Packer with the face-off. Chips it over to Wetzel. Up to Andrew Becker. Shot hit the side of the net. This is Cole Winkles. Sends it back down to Lasser. Puck rings around. This is Wetzel into the corner. Minneapolis far side. Trying to send it up and out. Nice job by Cole Winkles. And that is icing. 9:15 to go in the second. Spartans down by 1. Packer with the face-off. Good tie-up. And Minneapolis comes out with it. Good back check here by Wetzel, though. Nice pressure by Beckett. Beckett chips that up. Lasser giving chase. Packer supporting here on the near wall. Minneapolis trying to clear out. Good reach by Wetzel. Packer dumps the puck far side. This is Lasser giving chase. Minneapolis back behind their own net. Wetzel pressuring. Cole Winkles does a great job holding the line. Dumps it back down low. Minneapolis, 8:43 to go in the period. Swing and a miss on their pass. Good hustle back by Lasser. This is Wyatt. Nice job by Packer. Puck rings. Minneapolis cannot hold it, but it's not icing. Minneapolis turns, goes the other way. This is Cole Winkles hustling down low into the corner. We've got Packer, Wyatt, Malik, Cole, and Toso out there right now. Cole's got a long shift right now. He got stuck. 8 minutes to go in the period, down by 1. Packer into the corner. Cole, Minneapolis up to the point. This is Malik pressuring. Packer lifts it up, knocked down by Minneapolis. Nice job by Malik. Minneapolis, nice job by Wyatt. Malik, Wyatt. This is Toso picking up the puck. He's trying to find Malik here on the half wall. Minneapolis back into the Spartan zone. Nice job by Colton. Wyatt sends that puck here to the near corner. Colton gathers up. Lifts that up and out. No icing. Malik pressuring here in the Minneapolis end. That's going to go the length of the ice. Minneapolis gathers. Hindy chips it long. Minneapolis trying to center in the slot. Far side. Shot is in the net. 7 minutes to go in the second. Spartans down by 2. Colton with Andrew Winkles and Jack Becker. Toso, Big Hindi at D. Colton with the face-off. Won by Minneapolis, D to D. Minneapolis dumps the puck. Played aside by Liam. This is Hindi. Chips it along. Nice stick there by Colton. Puck down low. Minneapolis trying to center. Nice job by Colton. Hinderman battling with it. Hindi kicks it long. Good tie up there by Hinderman. And the Spartans are going to have a power play, I think, as Minneapolis is going to get called for that hold. .6:31 to go in the second. Spartans down by 2, and we've got a power play. Malik, Wyatt, Little Hindi, Cole Winkles, Big Hindi. 6:31 to go in the second, down by 2. Spartans have a power play. Good tie up. Malik back to Cole. Cole across to Big Hindi. Shot blocked and deflected wide. Nice hustle by Wyatt. Cole down to Wyatt. Wyatt circles. Back up to Cole. Cole over to Little Hindi. Shot, save made. Minneapolis tries to clear that out. Hinderman knocks it down. Little Hindi, couple strides, leaves it for Cole Winkles. Cole Winkles on the half wall. Shot, hit the side of the net. 6 minutes to go in the period. Spartans down by 2, 1.5 minutes on the power play. Everyone stays the same. Malik with the face-off. Good tie-up. This is Cole from the point. Settles it down, sets it up. Cole to Little Hindi. Little Hindi leaves it behind for Big Hindi. Big Hindi down low to Cole. Cole over to Little Hindi. Hindi couple strides. Shot blocked. Minneapolis has a 3-on-2 coming the other way. Good back check by Cole. Big Hindi gathers it up. Big Hinderman heading up ice. Wide left, puts on the brakes, swing and a miss. This is lifted up and out. Cole gives chase. Cole loses an edge down low. Nice pressure. Wyatt, good battle. Cole. We're going to be 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Wyatt's going to go for, I think, probably roughing. All right, Packer, Lasser, Toso, Nokelby. 5:02 to go in the period. 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. Nice job by Packer. This is Toso. Sends it far side to Case. Nokelby. Nokelby chips it up. Can't quite clear out. Nice reach there by Packer trying to chip the puck aside. Back to the point. 16 seconds left on Minneapolis's penalty. That shot's wide and rolls the length of the ice. No icing. This is Packer giving chase. 7 seconds left on Minneapolis, and then the Spartans will have a penalty kill. Minneapolis. Nice tie-up by Lasser. Puck left up here to the point. There we go. Packer takes a poke at it. Shot, save made, and held by Liam. Packer with the face-off. Sends it back behind the net. This is Nokelby hustling after. Swings it far side. Packer giving chase to the half wall. Minneapolis About a minute worth of a power play here. This is Nokelby down into the corner. Puck here to the near. Centering pass, save made, rebound. Lasser giving chase. Packer up at the point. Good pressure by Riley. Centering pass, long. Rebound ends up in. Wetzel centering Andrew Winkles and Jack Becker. Andrew Becker and Cole Winkles at D. Face off, good tie up. Minneapolis comes out with it. Backhands it across to their near defenseman. Oh, good stick there by Jack Becker, and then again by Andrew Winkles. Jack Becker pressuring down here in Minneapolis's end. Minneapolis finds their guy far side. Good hustle back there by Wetzel. Shot, save made by Liam. Rebound covered up. Wetzel with the face-off. Andrew Winkles picks it up, can't quite clear it out. This is Wetzel down into the corner, supported by Andrew Becker. Nice battle by Beckett. Andrew Winkles. Andrew Becker over here to Wetzel. Chips it up, trying to find Jack. Becker finds Minneapolis instead. Jack, near side, picks up the puck. Shot. Had that top corner painted, couldn't quite connect. Minneapolis clears out to neutral. This is Andrew Becker. Wetzel picks it up, rings the board over here to Andrew Winkles, trying to chip it up. Jack Becker working on gathering. That was offsides. 2:34 to go in the second, down by 3. Colton with Wyatt and Malik. Toso Big Hindi at D. This is Hinderman here to the near corner. Gains the red line. Colton supports, dumps the puck. Wyatt giving chase in Minneapolis end. 2:25 to go in the second, down by 3. Minneapolis taking their time coming out with it. This is Wyatt pressuring down here. Nice stick there by Wyatt and Colton. Colton gains the red line. Rings the boards. This is Malik crashing down low. Puck up here to the near half wall. Minneapolis coming out with it. Good pressure by Colton. Hindi knocks that puck down. Toso trying to gather it up. Icing. 1:51 to go in the second. Spartans down by 3. Colton misses Malik down into the corner, ties up. Colton trying to pick up the puck. Wyatt supporting now. Puck rings up here to the near half wall. Malik gathers back to Hinderman. Hinderman shot down to Malik, trying to find Colton in the slot. Hindi dumps the puck back to Toso. Toso finds Wyatt. Wyatt dumps the puck down low. A minute and a half to go in the second. Down by 3. Good tie up by Wyatt. Malik supporting. Malik battling down low. Wyatt supporting. Minneapolis coming out with it here to the near half wall. Lifting it up. Hindi gathers in the neutral zone. Finds Wyatt far side. Wyatt dumps the puck down low. A minute in the period. This is Malik giving chase. Puck left behind. Toso gathers up the near far wall, Garage sale Toso puts the puck on net. 44 seconds to go in the period. And this is going to go the length of the ice, and it's icing. Okay, we're going to have Packer with Lasser and Wetzel. Noak will be Little Hindi at D. Minneapolis controls. Puck over here to the near side. That's deflected up and down, and that is also going to be icing. 30 seconds left in the second, down by 3. Packer with the face-off. Good face-off win. This is Little Hindi. Tries to dump the puck down low. Lasser trying to gather. Wetzel pressuring. Minneapolis leaves the puck behind. Good pressure by Wetzel. 17 seconds in the period. Minneapolis here through the neutral zone. Shot. Save made. Hinderman. Trying to just eat the puck down there. To Packer. And at the end of 2, Spartans down by 3. We are going to Zamboni, and we will be back in a bit. All right, start of period 3, 15 on the clock, down by 3. We're going to have Colton with Wyatt and Malik. We've got Nokleby and Little Hindi at D. Colton with the face-off. Good tie-up. This is Little Hindi. Finds Wyatt. Wyatt finds Colton. Colton, wide left. Up to Nokleby. Nokleby does a nice job battling here on the wall. Minneapolis trying to come out with it. Offsides. 14:40 to go in the game. Colton with the face-off. Minneapolis far side. Good pressure by Malik. Lifts his stick. This is Hinderman. Down low. Trying to reverse course. Chips it up to Malik. Malik chips it up. Not quite out. Hindi trying to gather it up. Malik down low. Hinderman got shoved from behind on the blue line. No call. Minneapolis far side. This is Nokleby and Hindi teaming up. Nope, Nokleby and Colton, sorry, behind the net. Puck up and out. Minneapolis defenseman retreats to gather into their own zone. This is Malik. Minneapolis through the neutral zone. Up center ice. Nice job by Nokleby. Puck chipped up and out. Minneapolis trying to settle it down in the neutral zone. This is Malik far side. Minneapolis gathers. Minneapolis through the neutral zone. Trying to dump to the far side. Goes under their stick. Minneapolis finds the roof. Packer with Jack Becker and Andrew Winkles. Cole Winkles and Andrew Becker at D. This is Cole. Over here to Andrew Becker. Andrew. Back to Cole. Cole. Oh, trying to send the puck up. Couldn't quite control it. Minneapolis comes in. Nice pressure by Becker. Packer battling down low. Sends the puck around. Cole Winkles. Now Andrew Becker tying up back behind the net. Minneapolis down the corner, centering pass, deflected off a skate. Andrew Becker chips it up. Winkles gathers off the board, trying to hit Jack Becker, crashing out of the zone. Can't quite connect. This is Packer. Minneapolis dumps the puck. Andrew Becker down low, 12.5 to go in the game, down by 4 now. Puck up to the point. Minneapolis can't hold the line. Nice pressure by Andrew Winkles. And now Jack Becker. Spartans are going to get a partial change. Minneapolis trying to come in. Down low in the corner. Up to the point. Nice block by Jack Becker. Sends the puck up and into the rafters. Spartans are going to finish their change. We're going to have Packer. Nope, we're going to have Colton with Wetzel and Lasser. Toso and Big Hindi at D. 12:19 to go in the game. Colton with the face-off. Good tie-up. This is Colton back into the corner. Over to Lasser. Can't quite hold the line. Nice battle by Colton. Hindi going in. Colton gathers. Lifts the puck up. Wetzel and Lasser giving chase. This is going to be icing. Right idea. 12 minutes to go in the game, down by 4. We're going to have Colton with Wetzel and Lasser. Toso and Big Hindi at D. Minneapolis with the face-off shot. Turned aside by Liam. This is Hinderman. And now Lasser. That puck goes long. Nice job by Colton here. Wetzel coming out with it, trying to chip it long. Minneapolis gathers. This is Big Hindi. Back here to Toso. Toso trying to get Colton, ends up on Minneapolis' stick in the slot. And now the puck is bouncing around. Spartan's going to have a penalty kill. We're going to have Malik and Wyatt with Nokelby and Little Hindi. 11:21 to go in the game, down by 4, 2 minutes on the penalty kill. Malik does a nice job. Hinderman steps in, flips that up, can't quite get it out. This is Nokelby, does send it out. Minneapolis back through the neutral zone into their own end. Malik far side, up to the point. Nice chip there by Wyatt. Puck over here to the near side. This is Nokelby pressuring. Up to the point. Far side. To the point, shot from the slot, save made, rebound covered up by Liam. Malik with the face-off. This is Little Hindi, down into the corner. Battling along the boards, trying to trap the puck. Hinderman pestering. Puck up to the point. Here to the near side. Back to the point. Back to the near side. Wyatt tips that puck, disrupts the pass. Wyatt tips that puck, disrupts the pass. This is Nokelby down low. Puck bounces over Minneapolis' stick. Hinderman lifts that up. Not quite out. There we go. This time it's lifted out. No icing. Malik pressuring. Malik, Wyatt, Cole Winkles, Andrew Becker. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Spartans. Centering pass by Minneapolis goes off the net. Good pressure here by Malik. Nice reach by Cole. Nice job by Malik. Malik leaves the puck back to Cole. Cole lifts it up, trying to find Wyatt. No icing. Wyatt touched the puck down here. Wyatt down low with Packer and Andrew Winkles. Still Cole Winkles and Andrew Becker at D. Minneapolis trying to find that person up in the center. Nice job by Cole turning it aside. Minneapolis looking for that stretch pass. That's going to go the length of the ice for icing. 9 minutes to go in the game, down by 4. Spartans finish their change. Packer, Andrew Winkles, Jack Becker. Andrew Becker, Cole Winkles. Packer, good face-off win to Jack Becker, to Andrew Becker. Blocked by the butt of a Minneapolis player. This is Andrew Winkles, and now Packer far side. Packer pins the puck on the boards, lifts it up. Andrew Winkles chasing here to the near side. Jack Becker picks up the puck, trying to find Packer. Crash in the net. Puck bounces over Minneapolis through neutral zone. We got a 3-on-2. This is Andrew Becker. Nice job. Becker and Packer. Packer trying to find Andrew Winkles. This is not going to make icing. 8:12 to go in the game. Jack Becker pressuring. Packer can't quite hold the line. Nice stick here by Toso. Jack Becker backhands it in. Spartans finish their change. We're going to have Colton, Lasser, Wetzel, Toso, Big Hindi, Minneapolis. Trying to find someone far side, dumps the puck. This is Hinderman. Over here to Wetzel. Wetzel heads up ice. He's got Lasser trailing. Beckett, shot into the goalie's face mask. Hindi, shot, blocked. Nice pressure by Colton. Hinderman steps up, trying to hold the line. Can't quite. Puck knocked down. And it's played with a high stick, so we are coming all the way back. 7:23 to go in the game, down by 4. Colton, Beckett, Lasser, Toso, Big Hindi. Face off. Wetzel back to Hinderman. Hinderman shot, save made, rebound. Picked up by Minneapolis. Good hustle here by Toso. Good battle along the boards. Brady gets dumped, no call. Swing and a miss by Minneapolis. Good stick by Colton. Colton heads up ice. From the red line, dumps the puck. Wetzel gives chase. Lasser far side. Nice job by Wetzel. Hinderman can't quite hold the line. Toso coming back the other way. Good hustle by Packer. Packer back behind the net. Lifts this up in the neutral zone. Minneapolis gathers. Wyatt lifts the puck up. In. Wyatt gives chase. Nice tie-up by Wyatt down low. Packer tries to poke at the puck, can't connect. Minneapolis through the neutral zone. Good hustle back by Malik. Malik. Packer. Packer lifts the puck out, finds Wyatt, knocks off his face mask.
You're good, baby. You're good. Let's go.
.6:13 to go in the game.
Bring the heat, Dubs. Let's go.
Down by 4. Spartans fans aren't sure how the helmet can come off and it not be head contact. Packer with Malik and Andrew Winkles. Nokelby, Little Hindi at D. Face off. This is Nokelby here to the near corner. Good hustle by Case. Offsides. Packer with the face-off. Malik back to Nokelby. Nokelby sends it, no icing. Puck rings, this is Malik giving chase into the far corner. Puck runs up the wall, Andrew Winkles to Malik. Malik tries to center. Minneapolis clears out. Good pressure back here by Nokelby. Nokelby plays the body. Hindi picks up the puck. Trying to find Winkles, and Packer can't quite connect. Nice stick by Packer. Gathers it up here in the neutral zone, dumps the puck, and Packer and Andrew Winkles give chase. Andrew Winkles far side. Trying to find Packer in the slot, can't quite connect. Minneapolis heads up ice. Nice job by Hindi picking up a stick. Andrew Winkles trying to find Hindi crashing out of the zone. This is Hinderman pressuring, puck is dumped and rings around. Lasser tries to gather far side. 5 minutes to go in the game, down by 4. Puck up and out. Good hustle here by Jack Becker. Minneapolis carries it out of the zone on their own. Lasser pressuring. Nice job by Cole supporting his defenseman. Lasser trying to find Jack Becker, goes off Minneapolis stick and long. Jack chasing down into the corner. Minneapolis skating end to end. Nice job by Colton. Lasser supporting. Cole trying to chip at it. Minneapolis comes out with it. Centering pass. Turned aside. Nice job, Colton. Colton heads up ice. Whistle blows. There was some nonsense going on behind the play. Looks like coincidental minors.
Bring the heat, dogs. Let's go.
Packer with Wyatt and Wetzel. Toso, Cole Winkles at D. Packer with the face-off. Good tie-up. Nice reach by Toso. Nice job by Cole Winkles knocking that down. This is Toso into the corner. Packer supporting. Wyatt up here. Wyatt and Toso. Wyatt coming out with it. Puck rings. This is Wetzel on the far half wall. Does a nice job chipping that puck around to Packer. Packer has Wyatt, can't quite connect. We're going to call hand pass. 3:44 to go in the game, down by 4. Packer with Wetzel and Wyatt. Toso and Cole Winkles at D. Minneapolis, nice little sauce pass among their defensemen. This is going to go the length of the ice. Toso back behind the net trying to chip it around. Wetzel. Puck rolls over his stick. Good job by Beckett at the point. Wyatt gathers that up. That is going to be icing. 3:25 to go in the game, down by 4. We are going to have Malik with Lasser and Andrew Winkles. The Hinderman brothers at D. Good face-off. This is Little Hindy trying to take the puck along with them. All the hooks and holds. Hindy does a nice job battling. Sends it up to Lasser. They're calling a high stick again. Oh, they're calling a penalty high stick. Spartans have a power play. .3:11 to go in the game. We're going to have Malik with Andrew Winkles, Lasser, and the Hinderman brothers. Malik with the face-off. Up to Lasser. Lasser to Big Hindy. Minneapolis blocks the shot. Little Hindy does a good job playing the body. Big Hindy back to Little Hindy. Trying to find a pass. Little Hindy shot. Save made. Little Hindy down low. Rings up to Lasser. Lasser back to Andrew Winkles. Andrew Winkles down to Malik. Malik back to Winkles. Winkles to Lasser. Lasser. This is Big Hindy. Gains the red line, dumps the puck. Andrew Winkles giving chase. Malik giving chase. Lasser gathers in the neutral zone. Over here to Hinderman. Hinderman finds Winkles to Malik. Malik backhands to Little Hindy here. Little Hindy. Shot. Save made. Malik with the rebound. Cross to Lasser. Can't quite connect. Lasser. Wyatt now in there. Minneapolis. 40 seconds left on the power play. Minneapolis trying to clear out. Lifts that puck up and in. This is Big Hindy. Can't take it with him. Puck rolling on its edge. Hinderman. Lasser. Finds Little Hindy here. Little Hinderman. Shot. Save made. Little Hindi. Down to Malik. Trying to get a rebound, can't quite connect. Jack Becker, good battle. Malik to Big Hindi, shot way wide. Little Hindi from the point. Down to Jack Becker, trying to find Hindi crashing the net, couldn't quite connect. This is Malik, he's got to hustle. Malik to Big Hindi. Big Hindi heads up ice, gains the red line, shot wide of the net. This is Jack Becker.
Come on, Cole.
60 seconds to go in the game. Hinderman, shot, deflected by Jack Becker. Colton battling, Becker down low, Wyatt. Puck up the half wall, Minneapolis through the zone. Nice block by Winkles. This is Hinderman. Hinderman and Colton battling. 23 seconds to go. Hindi. Colton. Colton up and out. Shot blocked. Jack Becker off to the races. He's got Cole Winkles with him. Becker. Shot, save made. Rebound, can't quite connect. And that'll do it. Hard fought game. Spartans fall by 4. Spartans' next game is against Delano on Friday at Delano. That will be another tough one.